Hi, this is Sophia Karpman, host of Dream Big Podcast show. Place to learn, laugh, and grow. Big dreamers, have you been looking up at the night sky recently? You may have noticed some magical things happening. Just a few days ago, we saw a beautiful aurora lights dancing all over the world, brighter than ever. We also had a comet A3 passing by, and let's not forget the biggest hunter supermoon lighting up the sky. All of this reminds me of how incredible the universe is, and makes me think of one woman who dedicated her life to exploring the stars, Maria Mitchell, the first female astronomer in the United States. She didn't just look up at the sky, she followed her dreams and blazed a trail for others to do the same. Big dreamers, today we're going to discover how Maria reached for the stars and changed the world.
Thank you, Sophia. I'm looking forward for this episode. Big dreamers, this is episode 430 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
Welcome to the Dream Big podcast show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Once upon a time, on a small island called Nantucket, there was a girl named Maria. From the time she was little, Maria had always been fascinated by the night sky. While other children played on the beach, Maria would lay on her back and gaze up at the stars, wondering what secrets they held. Maria's father was a teacher and an amateur astronomer, and he taught her how to use a telescope and explore the night sky. They spent countless evenings on the rooftop of their house, scanning the stars and planets. One night, something extraordinary happened. As Maria peered through the telescope, her eyes widened. There, among the stars, was a bright object moving slowly across the sky. "Father, look!" Maria cried. "It's a comet!" Her father checked, and sure enough, Maria had discovered a new comet, one that had never been seen before. The comet was named Miss Mitchell's Comet, and people all over the world knew her name. But even with her big discovery, Maria still felt like there was so much more waiting out there to be found. One evening, Maria was alone at the observatory, gazing up at the stars. The night was quiet, with only the sound of wind rustling through the trees. As she adjusted her telescope, she noticed something strange, something she had never seen before. A bright light appeared in the sky, growing larger and larger, until it seemed to fill the entire horizon. Suddenly, stars began to move. They twirled around, forming a pathway of glowing light. Maria's heart raced. "What's happening?" she whispered, unsure if she was seeing something real or just imagining it. Out of the shimmering light stepped a tall figure, graceful and cloaked like stardust. Her eyes sparkled at the night sky. "Maria," the figure said in a soft, melodic voice, "you have done well, but there is still so many mysteries left for you to discover." Maria blinked in amazement. "Who are you?" she asked. "I'm Astra," the figure replied. "I have watched you from the stars, and I know how much you love them, but now I have something special to show you." Astra raised her hand, and suddenly the stars above began to form a map of the universe, glowing brightly against the dark sky. "This," she said, "the path to new worlds, new discoveries. But remember, Maria, the most important thing is not to find these secrets, but to share them, to inspire others, to look up at the stars and wonder just like you." Maria stared at the map, her heart pounding. "I'll do it," she said. "I'll keep searching. I'll help others see what I see." Astra smiled. Her figure began to fade in the starlight. The universe is vast, Mariah, but never forget, your greatest gift is the way you inspire others to dream big. Mariah watched as Astra vanished into the night sky. She stood there for a moment, the map of stars still imprinted in her mind, her heart filled with a sense of wonder. But then she woke up. Mariah blinked and found herself back in the room at the observatory. Her telescope still pointed at the stars, and it all felt so real. Astra, the twirling stars, the glowing map. Could it really have just been a dream? Mariah smiled to herself. Whether it was a dream or something more, she knew what she had to do. From that night on, Mariah was more determined than ever. She went on incredible discoveries and became a professor of astronomy, teaching young women that they too can reach for the stars. Mariah knew that her true mission wasn't just to explore the universe, but it was to inspire others to dream big and look beyond what they thought was possible. The end. Big Dreamers, wasn't that an out-of-this-world adventure? Mariah Mitchell showed us that when you follow your curiosity, believe in yourself, and keep reaching for the stars, you can discover amazing things, just like she did. Now, I have a question for you. What dreams will you reach for? How will you explore the unknown and make your own discoveries just like Mariah? We'd love to hear your answers. Share your thoughts with us via email, olga@dreambigpodcast.com, or on our social media. As always, all our show notes will be at dreambigpodcast.com/430. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we do. And of course, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for joining us on a magical adventure with Mariah Mitchell. Remember, the stars are always within reach. Just keep dreaming big, and who knows what you'll discover next. That's all the announcements for today, Big Dreamers. This is Sophia Karpman, reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action and turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. See you in the next episode. Bye!